At
Your
the
Honor,
courthouse,
Mr. Marc has
Miami,
consistently
Mark and
manipulated the
Carlos
financial
face
records.
Sandra
We
and
have
her
evidence
lawyer
of his
before the
fraudulent-
judge. Sandra's lawyer accuses Mark of abuse, but Carlos presents documents that expose the accusations as false. The judge reviews the evidence and dismisses the case.
Case dismissed.
6 months later, Mark, Carlos, Stella, Carmen, and Rogelio celebrate around a conference table. They raise champagne glasses, celebrating Rogelio officially joining the team and Sandra's downfall. Mark and Carlos exchange a knowing smile as they wonder who Sandra's next target will be. Sandra has changed her appearance and is now blonde. She sits with Robert, a handsome 35-year-old Canadian man. A live musician performs as Sandra charms Robert.
La vida es un carnaval.
He becomes
love the
fascinated
city.
by her and appears completely
It has a
captivated.
special magic.
Sandra and Robert dance together at a lively rooftop gathering. Robert suddenly receives an unknown phone call. He secretly walks away from Sandra and speaks on the phone, revealing that everything is going according to plan. He ends the call, returns to Sandra, and continues dancing with her as if nothing happened. Sandra and Robert prepare to leave Colombia together. Robert gives Sandra an
Roberto, this
expensive
is
red
absolutely
suitcase,
stunning.
jewelry, and a beautiful
Only the
red
best
coat.
will
He promises to buy her a luxury car when they reach Toronto. Sandra is delighted and completely convinced that she has found another wealthy man. At the Cartagena airport, Robert suddenly claims that he
Sandra,
forgot his computer at the
I forgot
hotel.
something important
He
at
gives
the
Sandra
hotel.
money and tells
Take
her that
this.
his
Go to
chauffeur will meet
departure,
her
my
in
chauffeur will meet you
Toronto.
in Toronto.
Sandra becomes suspicious when Robert leaves without her. She calls Christina, Lucio, Sergio,
Please answer
Marcos, and Lydia, but nobody answers. Sandra arrives in Toronto carrying the red suitcase.
Of course,
Customs
go ahead.
officers stop her and inspect her luggage. The suitcase is opened. A hidden package containing cocaine is discovered. Sandra freezes in shock as officers surround her and place her in handcuffs. Sandra sits handcuffed at a table. She is finally frightened and realizes Robert has disappeared. She calls Christina and desperately explains that someone planted cocaine in her suitcase. Christina tells her that Lucio isn't answering either. Sandra realizes she may have been completely abandoned. A few days later, Robert
This
sits
is
comfortably in a
absolutely
sunny
perfect.
Cartagena plaza
Salud
with
por
2
eso.
women, while Carlos, Juan Manuel, and Lucio watch from another table. They quietly celebrate. Carlos then video calls Marc, who is relaxing on a beach with his son Johnny.
The deal is done.
Marc smiles with relief, finally realizing that everything has gone according to plan. For the first time in a long while, he feels that he has won. Carlos
city
notices
has a certain
Christina
rhythm,
disguised as a waitress. She deliberately spills a drink on him, then begins dancing with him.
I am terribly sorry, sir.
No, really, please do not worry. You dance beautifully.
Nearby, Christina looks toward a rooftop. Lydia is standing there beside Sandra. Sandra is now disguised with red hair, watching everything through a long camera lens. The 3 women exchange a subtle hand signal. Sandra may have lost this round, but she was never really gone.